like Dom man is always in a bop, bro.
Let me take you on a day.
Honestly, I've been trying to find Yellow Album on vinyl, bro. It's just impossible.
Impossible to find Yellow Album.
It's like $500, bro. $5,000 if you want it. They only make limited presses, so it's not really too much.
I mean, he owns all the shit, so.
I feel like if you release that album, like actually get a full release, you make more money. But you know, I think Dom fine though. He's not worried about money. His albums did enough. Like when you look at his like old like West Side, and you look at Get Home Safely, they're all in like the millions of hits. Like, he's done features with big albums and whatnot, like J. Cole,
Nipsey.
Yeah.
To the casket drops. Third time
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's kind of a big deal right now with him out here, right?
Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did.
kinda like a big deal. It's unbelievable. You see my morning.
Nah, I mean, yo, like.
The one thing too is like what's crazy when people say like I don't even feel like I still don't feel like I'm like different, you know, like, it's just all, because all you gotta realize, man, everybody's just. Bro, I'm just another person with followers, bro. And when you really look at the grand scheme, like there ain't nothing crazy. I'm just a person with followers.
And you know what's crazy? Because like for us, like I feel like we're like nowhere near like that level.
Yeah.
But like there are people that will reach out and be like, "Oh, I'm surprised you responded."
Yeah.
And we're just like, dude, we're just regular. We're just regular, bro.
Yeah, we'll look at Slade because like he handles the DMs for the Sweeterman podcast. So like he'll cause yo like this is crazy, right? And then we're like, yo, I didn't even know like that even existed. Like how they like respond like that to us.
What's crazy is too like when people know like the difference is I've known y'all. Like I've known Slade since he was Slade. You know,
Slade since he was Slade.
Like I knew T when he was quiet as hell. That man didn't talk. You was Baby Will.
Oh yeah.
You know, and Nick was quiet too. You know, so there wasn't nothing really like I've known y'all since the high school days. So it's kind of just like nah, I'm not brand new. The one thing I always say, man, is when you trying to move up, always stick to yourself because you can't fake who you are. You know what I'm saying? The one thing you can do is be real, and that's the one thing you can do just moving forward. Like people always think I'm gonna put this fake facade on for 10 years. Like that shit's not sooner or later that shit gonna crack. They're gonna see through that shit. So
facts.
Being yourself, you can always do that because it's you yourself. So.
But see, that's why we've always kept to try to keep it authentic as possible for our listeners, and I feel like that's why we kind of keep building off that because we've always just kept it true. We never forced T to say more than he wants to say. Because he stayed consistent. That's just who he is.
That's just who he is. Yeah, he quiet. And he a little bit more. He was quiet before, but now he's a little more talkative nowadays. So.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
damn, y'all see that? We're already getting deep off.
I know. I got the jam off the rip.
For real.
So, welcome back to the Sweeterman podcast. It's your boy Nick, aka the Anti-Hero. This is episode 42, and then to my left.
I got my Will. Is your boy Will, aka Mr. Potter, aka Curve Gotti. Do not go to my DMs. Do not try to slide. I will not reply. Curve Gotti.
All right, man. It's your boy T. Cup of tea every morning. What you wake up with?
That's what you wake up with.
As always, we got Slade in the back handling business.
Slade! Handling the ones and twos. Handling the ones and twos, keeping it G.
And as always, we got JoJo handling all the edits, the visuals, and everything. Pretty much we need, the intern.
Absolutely.
But today we have a special guest, one of our friends from many years ago now.
Absolutely.
Shoot, since like, what, 2007?
2007.
Yo, we got the for real. No, we got the music connoisseur, music review king, Miami.
Meami, Dev, whatever you want to call me, Dorsey. That's whatever they call me. It's all cool. Whatever you want to call me. So what?
Because like from us growing up with you, going like to high school together, like you went by Miami. What made you decide to name it Meami?
Okay, so I moved here in like 07. Yeah, 07. I was the new kid. So we went to, we went to a Sun Lake, and at the time when I went to Sun Lake, there was probably like, 10 black people? So I come from Miami, literally. There's literally one white girl all through my Miami. There's one white girl and all black people, Spanish people.
Yeah.
And then I come here, and I'm literally one of the 10 black people in the school, so it was kind of crazy. And then, as you knew, I played football for like my first year when I was there. There was about 5 Devons on the team. So they were like, yo, we're going to call you Miami.
Because you came from there.
Because I came from, So and then what happened was I didn't expect to get a nickname, and then it just stuck. People just started calling me Miami or Miami. In Miami, I was like, yo. And then, like, it's crazy nowadays because even then I still answer to it. Like, if you call me Miami, I'd be like, I'll look up. Like, damn, it's crazy as a habit. Because now everybody just call me Dev.
Yeah.
The name Miami came from, as you know, I was a flirt in high school, whatnot. Nothing changed.
For real?
Yeah, nothing really changed.
Shit.
So, I was a flirt and whatnot, and all the cheerleaders, they were there, and Will Smith song, Welcome to Miami.
Yeah.
And Venido a Miami.
Oh,
okay. That makes sense now.
I see what he did there.
Smooth.
Okay.
So they're like Miami, and I'd be like,
oh, I see.
So at first my name was Miami. Well, that's my handle, Miami. So that was my first time, and then I just changed it to Miami because just to make it short, nothing crazy.
Right.
And then people still call me like Mimi, because they don't know. Like,
yeah.
But people starting to know like Miami, Miami, so that's how the name stuck, and then it's always been like that since then. So I never really changed it.
That's straight.
Stuck to me. And
yeah, I mean, like when I first met you, I think you even said like, "Yo, my name Miami." You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I definitely embraced the name.
Yeah, you embraced it. And I was like, "Yo, what you say?"
It's a cool thing to have a nickname. Yeah, everybody like having.
I mean, I didn't like my shit. That shit was
Maybe Will, bro.
Maybe
that shit was wild. Maybe
Will, bro.
Yeah, don't even try to don't give me the origin, dog.
I just say,
yeah, I know.
So that's what we called you, Baby Will. And you was quiet too back in there. You definitely evolved who you are as a person. You definitely changed, but that's everybody.
Right.
And like. But yeah, for me, it's just like I just stuck to it, and then now I like laugh about it when people call me Miami. Like my best friends, 2 of them still call me Miami, or they all call me Dev. So I thought that was.
I feel like everyone around this area like refers to you as Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, like you know what I mean.
Yeah. So that's how the name, the origin of the name. A lot of people really didn't know that, and yeah, it stuck to me forever. And
damn, I didn't know Will Smith gave you the check mark, dog.
Shit, that's great. Shit, Instagram didn't give me the check mark, honestly.
So what's kind of crazy to me, because like I heard that you started a YouTube.
Yeah.
But like I never like looked into it, and then one day I was at work, and I think I was listening to like, cause at the time like I didn't have no Spotify, I didn't have nothing, so I just go on YouTube to listen to my songs.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Beautiful Duggar Girl.
Yeah.
And I
hate
came
that album.
But I was like listening to it, and like how like after each song it kind of goes to auto and just plays the next thing, and I start hearing your voice.
Yeah.
Because I had my phone face down, I was like working. I started hearing your voice. I was like, yo, that sound like Miami. Like, this is crazy. And I turned it over, and it was you. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, yo, this guy's really popping off now.
It's crazy because I've had multiple stories like that that happened. Like, people just like, yo, I can't. Like, bro, I'll tell you one story that was really wild. So, when I was on my break or whatnot, I was doing my thing. I was talking to this MILF, right? And, she was there, and she goes, we got done chilling. She hits me up, and she's like, yo, it's crazy. I'm like, what's crazy? She's like, yo, my daughter is watching you, and I heard your voice in the house, and I thought that I was like...
You pulled up? Yo, my God, you pulled up and shit?
And I sat there, and I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah,
but she was like, yo, I watched you. And she was looking at me. She was like, well, I was just with him last night. And I was like, so you guys have a mother-daughter talk about me?
Yo.
Damn, I'm getting
dead ass?
I'm getting, this is dead ass. This is true story. Any story I say here, I got no reason to lie. This is what it is.
That's
so
a fact.
She told me that, and I started laughing. I'm kind of just
Y'all talk about me?
I was like, this is like a mother-daughter connection type shit. Like, damn.
That's different.
So that is way different.
That's different.
That's when it kind of hit me where it was just like, damn. But I've had, my friends saying like, yo, look, they found you, your Kanye video popped up or whatever, people just find you. And I'm kind of just like, damn, yeah. I started 5 years ago. Yeah. And I think the crazy part is a lot of people laughed at me, not with me. They were laughing at me because, they didn't think that it was going to happen. And like the only person I really believed in myself was was me.
Yeah, facts.
So,
I ain't gonna lie, like what I really like started like to really like stay on your channel and like really follow your shit was like when you see the vlogs, yo.
Yeah, I did.
That was my favorite shit though, cause like like you were very you are who you are, like you're not like changing for no, and you were like And
the thing is, because we've known you for so long that you've just always been so animated.
Yeah, bro. And like he made this shit pop off. I saw you with the dude the Gasparilla shit.
Yeah,
that shit was hard. Yeah, that shit was hard. I was like, damn, I was there, but like, I was like on the way type shit. I was like,
all my friends, all my friends said if anybody was going to be, I guess I don't like to use the word famous because at the end of the day, we all look. If you're not Cristiano Ronaldo or Ariana Grande, then you're not famous. There's always a bigger fish out there. So, but my friends always say if there was going to be somebody that was going to be doing this in this social world, it was going to be your ass because. I've always been, I've always been like the life. I've always been happy. I've always been running around like big kid. Like this is what I am. Still, nothing has changed. Still the same way. I'm just being myself. So that's one of the reasons why I'm at where I'm at right now.
Yeah, personable, bro.
Yeah, personable. Yeah, and I give a lot of. I don't follow my life advice, but I give a lot of great advice, man.
That's how it is. Bro, I let's start a podcast. I'm like, damn, bro, did I really say that?
Yeah, I need to listen to myself some more, man.
I gotta listen to myself some more, bro.
It came out of me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll be looking back like, damn, if I give the greatest advice to myself, I don't even take it. That's crazy.
So yeah, like people, I'm personable. I give great advice. Some people say I'm like a big brother. You know, when I do music, it's not just not about the music. For the most part, you see, like, I'm cutting it up. If you watch the videos, I'm cutting up. I'm talking all the time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, like,
and that's what I want to bring up is like I watched one of your videos and like at first like I kind of watched like the progression of like how you kind of went through like your music review, but like as the further like more recent videos, you'll actually break down like the meaning of the song. Like After Hours by The Weeknd was like one of my, I think it was a great like.
Bro,
it's such a great album, and like you would just stop and you would actually talk about like what he was talking about within like that song.
Yeah, like Snow Child.
Yeah, and like or like that you made like the you were talking about like you was like cross referencing back to things I didn't even think about. Where you talking about like Escape LA.
Yeah.
Like I went back to what was that song where he was talking about like
Morning,
where it's like. You know, LA, like, you know, was,
he went to LA.
Was the mission.
Was the mission. He made it in LA, and then after he, you know, had that and seen what's really real, because, you know, like I always say, you know, from personal reasons, it's kind of just like people don't really realize, like you see all these, like, Instagram thoughts, you see all these people trying to flex shoes, and but look what I don't, bro. Like, I don't give a damn, bro, but I'm definitely in the top 10% now of money making, which is crazy, but I don't give a fuck no more. That's the thing. So when people really, like, you know, you think about that, you finally see all the artificial shit out there. I can't only imagine what LA looks like. I've never been there yet, but I'm going to go soon, but I've never been there yet.
I feel like everybody, you know, that is not from there should at least tap into it, because I went to LA probably like 2 years ago, and I tapped in for the first time, and it is kind of like, you know, black and white. Like if you don't got like this sub status or whatever, like you ain't getting in.
Oh, that's
like,
for sure.
I went to a club, you know, no promo. It's like called like what was it called? It was the station. I don't know what it was. It was something crazy.
It wasn't good.
Oh, the vacancy. It's called the vacancy. It's like literally like a big ass mansion. It's a club, and like, you know, there's like pathways, skateways and stuff. Me and one of my friends, like, we went in. It's like, yo, if you don't got like a girl with you can't come in. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy. It's like, yo, our ratio is 60% women and 40% men. There's always be 2 or more, or 1.5 more women.
No, it's for sure.
It's
LA is like very
it's
pretentious.
It's pretentious as fuck.
Sure. Yeah, like even when I went, I went and I saw a friend there, and they like, "Are you gonna wear that?" And it was like a fit that, like, if I went in Tampa, like, it would have been cool. But over here in LA, like, you wear a button up.
Oh, you pull out the Wranglers, bro?
No.
I mean, pull out the Wranglers.
It was definitely a long white tee. It was definitely a
southern
long
shit. You feel me?
It was a long white tee, man.
It's a long white tee. The big ass South Pole shits.
Nah, man, relax.
My man got a South Pole.
Say 2006. Anyway,
bro, you were.
Let me go back and start getting the jokes off. But off all this, like, why did you start YouTube? Like, what was the whole point of like what made you decide, like, hey, you know what, let me do YouTube? Because you started like fairly when
long time.
5 years ago. But I had extended my knee playing basketball. Y'all know I've always been like, you know, running around and jumping high and all that bullshit. So that shit was eventually gonna catch up to me. And I went to LA Fitness one day and hyperextended my knee. Had to get to the hospital. It was a bad sprain, so I had my leg wrapped up for like 5 months. And I'm talking about, like, I've never had a serious injury like that. So I stepped on. I tried to step after like month 3. My knee just buckled. Boom, boom. I was like, yo, I can't. So I think it was like month 4, I was kind of just like, yo, I need something to do, and I can't do anything. I'm just sitting in the house. And then I just, you know, I started YouTube, and I think I did the one video where I kind of try to do, like, you know, watching just videos and being personable, but that was kind of just like, nah, I just don't want to be like that. So I was like, the next closest thing I could do is kind of just being a reviewer, but still listening to the music. So a lot of people, when they see music reaction, the reason you put reaction in a video is to clickbait. That's why you watch the video. Because nowadays, if you can't just be a straight person that's reacting to music, because you'll get copyrighted, you won't even get paid.
Yeah, sure.
You have to literally be somebody that's going to talk about the music, chop it up, be more personable, and have something else to bring to the table. And you just have reaction because that's just going to bring it. People are going to click on that. That's what it's just how society is now. You're going to click on that. So for the most part, I did that. I got a Logic retweet. I got a Logic quote. Shout out to the Rat Pack. You know, his fan base, they came to me and then they started to support me, you know, through my journey. And then I got a Kanye retweet as well. And a Kanye retweet from a fan page. And I done my Life of Pablo video actually blew up. And that's probably the video that everybody saw. And then from that point, it was kind of just like, at that point, it was kind of just like, yo, you know, you found your niche. All right, so, you know, take it. And then I started focusing on, I was still in engineering school. And, you know, at that point, I was kind of just like, all right, so I was in school, juggling school and YouTube. So my biggest regret is not starting younger, but you can't think about that.
Right.
You know? Can't control that. But my biggest regret is not starting when I was younger, because I'd probably be a millionaire right now. Second thing is, you know, when I did start, I'm mad that I didn't go as hard as I should have because you know opportunities aren't going to be given to you.
Yeah.
And when you get a boost, man, you need to take advantage of that. So
Sure.
I'm kind of feeling that now. Like I'm at 200K right now, but you know people don't really realize like I could have been at 500K if I would have kept going.
For sure.
Because a couple of my other peers they're higher than me. I'm still in the conversation with them, but they're higher in subscriber count.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just finding a different purpose. You know, I'm basically engraved now in my route of what I'm able to.
No, I mean I like that about you though, because that's the thing. I mean I don't think like. You know, I mean, everybody will look at analytics, everybody looks at the numbers and shit, but I feel like I don't, like, you know, as a person who reviews, as a fan, like myself with you, like, I don't look at, like, you having the numbers. I feel like you just, like, not only that I know you, but I tell you I have, like, the conversation, but you have, like, really good, like, a review. Like, it's very, like, you know, consensual. It's very, like, you know, it's very, like, personable. It's very, like, knowledgeable, and people get shit out of it. I mean, granted, like, yeah, you could chop shit up. You could do these all, you know, cute things, you know, like, no, don't curse, but you, like, you do your shit.
Oh, no.
And I like that about it because, like, you know, I mean, granted, like, obviously, we do the numbers, like, if you don't curse, you can monetize more, but, like, that's what people, like, gravitate and fuck with you. It's not like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I got 2,000, you got 20,000, but, like, my 2,000 fuck with me. Your 20,000 is going to be here for now and gone tomorrow type shit maybe.
Yeah, so I mean we could talk about the business side of it. That's why I always tell people like, so this is what it's about Instagram, and I always tell people it's about 10,000, 100,000, and I always emphasize that number, our million, because as a YouTuber you're chasing 1 million subscribers. That's what you're chasing for. And first of all, if you're trying to start YouTube to get money, bro, you might as well just stop where you where you started, like, because that shit's just gonna catch up to you. The mental battle, people don't know about the mental battle that goes to YouTube because you want to be successful, you're not getting the success, it's gonna fuck with you. And people don't really realize that. But I always tell people about the 10,000 and the million. The 10,000 is you want 10,000 real fans because that can guide you anywhere in any algorithm, in any business that can start. People don't understand that business mindset because they want to just go. Bro, you ever realize like people on Instagram, and I'm not trying to toot my horn because I don't give a fuck. I post like every 3 months. But like you ever realize like you'll see like an Instagram model or you'll see somebody that's quote unquote famous or whatever, and they'll have 200K to 100K people following them. Right?
And I
know and you getting 1,200 likes on the picture, bro. Like, what kind of engagement is that? Even when you posting your ass or when you posting whatever, like our fancy car, or whatever. You're
pretty much ass shit.
No, I'm not even gonna, because I don't want to be just misogynistic. But I'm saying like you even go to like a guy posting a R8 or a Ferrari, and that's still only getting like 1,800 likes. People think that social media is about likes and you're having a conversation about likes, but no, we're having a conversation about business and engagement.
Absolutely.
You need the engagement. So it makes no sense that you're getting ratio to have 200K followers and you're only getting 1,000. That's a bad number. That's bad.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
It looks crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason why, you're 200K and my 16K and I'm getting 3,000, 4,000 likes on the picture because of my engagement.
Right.
True engagement is what we like to call that
in
the social media world. True engagement. And you have somebody out here that's not really getting that. That number is flawed. I always tell people when you have 10,000, think about this, man. 10,000 people gave you 50 cents. You have $5,000. You have $5,000 a month. That's literally enough to live. And it's fucked up where we are, but that's literally enough to live.
Yeah, that's true.
And so you think about it. So imagine if 10,000 people gave you $1. You can call whatever you want. You're still giving a service. So it's not like you're not giving a $1 is $1. Like, you give somebody $1, that's $10,000 a month. Kind of what I have on my Patreon now. My Patreon, I make between $6,000 and $9,000 a month. I don't have no problem. That's another thing. I'm very transparent when it comes to the numbers.
Right.
If anybody asks me the numbers, I will literally give you the numbers. I have no problem with that.
Right.
That's what's up.
That's who you are.
Because you are.
That's who I am, man.
That's who I have no problem with that. So.
Yeah, it's like every time when I watch your videos and like get the reaction or the memes, I'd be like, you're not doing it just for to create the meme. It's like that's just your personal reaction.
What's crazy is
it makes a good meme.
What's crazy is people always thought they were just like, when they started watching, like, yo, this dev is faking. But if everybody knew him, they're like, no, this motherfucker is really
real life.
That's just who he is. He's literally been like this.
Your whole life, honestly, like since
we've vouched that for.
I've literally been energetic, and then there's times where I just be like mad, and there's times where I'm just be like quiet, and I'm just sitting there. But like when my ADHD kick in, like that shit start going crazy. I start, the hate get me, sugar get me. I start going crazy, and I always tell people, man, when you want to be a social influencer, bro, you got to be a bit of a psycho. People don't really realize that. Like we're in this room right now. It's 4 of us. Yeah, we got Slade, we got JoJo, we chilling. And the crazy part is though, bro, you're talking to a camera right now. Imagine you're talking to 20,000 people right now. You're a fucking psycho. There's 4 of us in here. You're a fucking psycho.
And you know what's crazy is for a while, like when we started, it was like we'd always be nervous on screen, but like just the other day, like me and Will went on a collab with somebody else, and like we just sat down. I haven't seen any of the people in the room. Never seen them in our lives. We just sat down and started chopping it up in front of the computer, like computers, microphones,
like
cameras,
lights, all that, like an official ass studio.
We just sat down and just started talking like, hey, can you am I good? Am I in set? Like that's kind of like
that shit was nuts.
Like you can say it's part of society now, and that's what we've come, accustomed to, but you're still a psycho. Like, I'm in my room talking to a camera going crazy, like, yo, going nuts. Like, I told y'all, nigga, this shit was gonna be fire. Like, who am I talking to?
But if you see it in third person, you're like,
when you see it on video, like, I'm talking to this many people. But then but even then, like me always being always being able to be in front of the camera, I was made to do. A lot of people aren't made to do that shit. Like, everybody can be. Look, everybody can be a YouTuber. Everybody can be a social influencer, but not everybody can be a YouTuber. Not everybody can be a social influencer. If that makes sense.
It does.
So like, what happens is everybody has, you have a body to do it, but the thing is, can you do it? When you get on that camera, are you gonna sound like this? And hi guys, or are you gonna sound like, what's up, yo? This your boy Dev back again for another first listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, this my nigga right here, man. Come talk to me, Facts. And that's just normal. That's just how you feel. So that's just how you talking, because you like, that's why a talk show host, that's a hard thing to do. People think that's so hard. Having that voice, having that Ron Burgundy type shit, like you just
that's facts though. Like that's like suit. He does his bullshit, then he suits up and everything's normal type shit. Yeah. That's
all 5 News.
Exactly.
So that all makes sense, man. So people don't really realize that that part of the business, and 10,000, 1 million, like that's what I started to realize. Like, people always tell me I'm underrated. I should be 1 million subs. But the thing is, I'm worried. I'm not. I'd rather have 100K in the bank than have 1 million subscribers any day.
Right.
So I don't really care about that. Like,
not straight though. No,
but you know what? I rather, because like I feel like since like our pod started, and I don't know if you guys can like vouch for me on this, but like we've had fans that like really engage, like really, and like to me that's been like probably the most meaningful thing.
No, yeah,
that's what you need to remember.
It's those true fans. So like I always take the time to engage and like respond and like try and doing that. So like, how does that feel for you, like just personally, like?
Honestly, man, I'm definitely humbled by all of it, but at the same time, I do get it's really hard to keep it up, because you do forget at times. You do forget like, because you get so used to the lifestyle, you get so used to what you have, you get so used to, and then you kind of forget like, yo, you was broke as hell 2 years ago, Dev. Like, you got to remember, like, sometimes you got to sit back, look in the mirror, and just reflect. I comment on my shit. I go on Twitch now. That's why I have Twitch now, because if you want to get more personal with me, show me on Twitch. You can talk to me on Twitch. And another thing too is what people don't realize. This is another thing I keep bringing the business aspect of it, but it's like everybody says, man, what happens when YouTube goes away? What happens when Instagram goes away? Well, you're gonna have fucking TikTok, or you're gonna have, even though I fucking hate TikTok.
Yeah, but there always will be the next.
There always be the next thing. And what people don't really realize is that when you do it, you are always going to be Devin Travell Dorsey.
Yeah.
If you build your core base, you will always be Will. You always be Terrence. You always be Nick.
Yeah.
You will always be that person. So no matter what, you can move on to the next thing and still be straight in whatever you do, because you are now a true influencer.
But I think like, just speaking on you saying like being true, like I know we talked about a little bit about this off air, but like being true and like separating the music from like the artist, right? Like when you listen to the music, do you ever consider like say for example like Tory Lanez, like everything that happened with like you can separate that.
Separate it, Toronto, New Toronto 3 and Toronto 4, I'm bumping every day.
Yeah.
Pricey Spicy is getting played. It's getting played every other day.
Yeah, I mean,
like, damn crazy. I'm like, yo, before I shot this motherfucker, but damn, Pricey Spicy fire.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, I feel like obviously, he's like our peer, age or whatever, but like other like rappers and stuff, obviously they have a type of like code, or in like the industry type shit. That's why like I think people like play their part, play favorites, but like as like a consumer, I feel like sometimes you could sometimes take away the music from the person who's doing the shenanigan type shit.
Everything is so politics nowadays, man. It's scary.
It is scary, bro. It is a lot.
People that's trying to like be somebody, but it's kind of just like, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Like R. Kelly. I know you can say what he want. I was born R. Kelly.
Yeah, same.
So I mean, I was a little swimmy, and R. Kelly got played in the background, and that's how I was told. I was told the story. Unfortunately,
I was
told the story.
That's the version of the story, huh?
And literally, it was like, damn, okay, well, R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Kelly 12 play, like, oh fuck, all right. And I mean, I like the album. I mean, and things about music is how you connect the memories. Like that motherfucker may be talking about some 14-year-old, 15-year-old, but my ass is not talking about.
No, I'm not thinking about that.
I'm talking about the bitch from goddamn North Carolina.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So like, are you saying like, do you still listen to R. Kelly?
I do. I listen to R. Kelly when it comes on my playlist. I let it play.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like I always feel guilty like playing him, just because like
guilty at all. Like XX Tentacion, like Like, oh, you support hitting
no,
women?
I fuck with X.
You support hitting women? No, but I support Jocelyn Flores on that bitch, you know?
Yeah.
So I support Jocelyn Flores playing. And,
absolutely, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, you know, how you look at it, man. Like, people like to combine that, too. It's like, nah, I just like listening to the album. You know, like, think about music back in the day when Eminem was doing all his shenanigans.
Bruh,
like, does that mean you hate gay people? Like, no, I just like listening to Eminem. Does that mean
you say, like, you stick, like, shit in your eyelids type shit?
Yeah, I just like listening to Eminem. And,
at that point.
That's just what it is, so... I think a lot of people are just trying to be fake woke nowadays, and you know, like I don't.
Oh yeah, like kind of like almost like you don't want to be different. You want to be with the wave, so you're not against the wave.
Yeah, that too. Are just kind of just like, yo, we're cancel.
Yeah, I hate cancel. I was gonna say cancel culture is like I feel like sometimes people go overboard with it.
Yeah, you look at my old tweets, bro. I'm crazy. If I know my old tweets is coming, bro. Like,
oh, bro. Wow. Somebody searching right now in the basement,
bro. In all honesty, like. Somebody found a tweet from me like 2012 because they didn't believe I was an Eagles fan. Somebody went back to 2012 and saw that I was like, "Yo, we need to get this dub, Eagles!" Like, so
they saw that shit.
But
like, I guess he's valid now.
But if you go back, there's definitely some shit that I said like, because I didn't have a following.
Yeah.
So like, I said what I said on Twitter. Like,
I get away with my shit because my shit is not that crazy. So like, I saw it like you don't
think it's crazy because we're in the moment. But we all have those tweets. We look back and we're like, man.
But the thing is though, you get mad at some shit like back like. One time I said I was to spell it out TRANS, right? But I said TRANNY, and I come to find out that like a year ago Facebook declared that a derogatory term. I'm sitting there like, what? I've been calling that shit for the last goddamn 15 years. Like, how is that? Like, how is that a derogatory term now?
That's true.
I was like, I meant nothing behind it. I'm just saying Travis Scott didn't want that on his album. Like, that's just what I said. Like, he didn't want to have it on the album cover. I didn't mean anything about it. I got gay cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the Philippines, I don't care. Like, that don't got nothing to do with me. But I said what I said, and I didn't mean it in any derogatory way. Yeah. And apparently, Facebook said it is a derogatory term last year. So I got a little heat for that, but I didn't give a fuck. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like, you know, coming from like our side, like as like our peer group, you know, our agent and stuff, like we're trying to figure out, like, I mean, I'll speak for myself on, you know, at this point, like what's like, you know, good, what's good to say, what's political to say, what's not political to say. But like, I've always said what I said, and like, you know, somebody gets some flack for it, you know. But like you said, at the end of the day, like, you don't mean anything by or, you know, or you don't try to be derogatory about it. It's like, it's just how we said type shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like the world is becoming like this, like very like political,
very sensitive,
senti, like you can say senti type shit.
Very sensitive.
Hey, what I wanted to talk to you about as well in your videos, I noticed you had like a plank from Ed and Eddie in there, and when I watch YouTube, like not a lot of other YouTubers have that type of stuff. And so, like, how'd that story come about?
That's just what was it. It was just that.
It was just that, yeah, in the background.
All right, so
at one point, for sure.
So basically, it's a simple story, and it's actually it's pretty funny. So I had a blank background in my, blank background. Yeah. And bro, like like internet trolls exist everywhere, man, and people just love the bitch, bro, like about anything. Yeah. So I'm sitting there on my videos, and people are just like, yo, can you do something with your background? That shit's plain as fuck, bro. Like, I'm literally tired of your plain background, bro. This is why you're not getting fucking followers. And I was like, whatever.
Off that shit.
So I was like, okay. So I did a circle. I did a smiley face. I put that bitch on the door. I was like, you happy now, you fuck? All right? Like, there's something in the background now. Like, all right? So everybody started laughing. Like, yo, Plank's in the background. They're like, yo, this motherfucker's really in the background. He's like, that was creative. I was like, yeah. Now you can shut the fuck up because there's something in my background. Like, that's literally the story.
That's how it was.
That's literally the story of how Plank was created and Pliz Ain't. And I was just like, I called him Pliz Ain't, and and it became one of those things where it's like, yo, people was like, y'all fuck with that. And again, that's just me being corny. They're like, oh, that's corny, but at the same time, at least y'all shutting the fuck up now because there's something in my background. Like,
facts.
But I noticed like with time you started adding like vinyls and stuff.
Yeah. So I started doing that. My homie Sean, he's another reviewer. He put vinyls on his wall. I thought that was pretty cool. And like basically all the music reviewers have vinyls. So the way I wanted to do it was I just needed to fill my background because people were literally kept bitching
on your shit. Yeah.
The way I do it now is if you get every time a video gets 3,000 likes or it gets this amount of engagement or whatever, I'll put a new vinyl on the wall. So every time there's a new vinyl on the wall, it's because there's been 3,000 likes, over 3,000 likes on the video.
I like that.
And so yeah, there's over 80,000 likes on that wall right now. So it's kind of just like, so it's more about engagement and
I kind of like that, yeah, because you're giving engagement, like, when y'all do this, I do this.
Yeah, giving a reward, like reciprocation. I always talk about reciprocation when it comes to my videos. Like if you're gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it. That's just how I work now. Like I don't have to do it. I'm not forced to do it. Financially free to not do it. Like so, if I'm not gonna do it, I don't want to do it. And that's just really how I actually work now. If I don't want to do some shit, I ain't gonna do shit.
That's a fact. That's powerful.
Because I'm my own boss. Look.
That's a fact. And that's how I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't answer to nobody. And like there'll be days where I wake up and I'd be like, man, I don't feel like doing shit. And I literally lay back down. I won't do shit all day. That's because that's how my body is. Like, bro, like there's sometimes where I'm just not in the mood, and I just.
But I guess like you know, like mostly like Fridays, like new music.
Oh, Friday is always on.
So like do you like most people on Fridays? It's the weekend on 9 to 5 tips, so we all go out to the clubs and stuff. But like for you, like that's like.
So
having that discipline to like stay.
So another thing too is like I sacrificed a lot in my first 3 years, 2 years. I gained about 15 pounds. I didn't do anything with anybody else. I literally, played World of Warcraft, and I literally edited videos all day. That's literally what I did.
Right.
And I didn't go out to the clubs. I didn't go out. And also, I was a little bit older too, so it was kind of getting to the time.
To the point, we all get that.
It's like, okay, I'm tired, bro. I haven't been to Soho in fucking years. So.
You don't have to, bro.
Like,
Trust me.
I haven't been to Soho in years, bro. So, I was just kind of just like, I didn't do that. I sacrificed a lot of that. My friends were going out. I was like, nah. A lot of people just like, why you keep doing that? Like, this is not gonna blow up. Like, a lot of people didn't believe in it. And then now you see it 5 years later, and I'm a big YouTuber. I make, I keep talking about making hella money, but I gotta.
Talk your shit, bro. Only here on Sweeterman podcast can you understand how much you make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was.
But you're humble about it. You don't brag about it. Like you ain't talking. You making videos about how much you make.
I don't brag about it, bro. The clothing I wear, bro. I wear. I got every pair of color Crocs. Every color, bro.
One of our homeboys, that's all he wears is Crocs.
I literally have. I literally have 16 pairs of Crocs, bro. Every color, bro. Every.
Does it only have 16 pairs of colors?
No, that's what's up. My mom got like mad Crocs.
I wear Crocs, and they all charmed up too. So.
Oh, they're charmed up.
My thing too is like when you look at it, because I always tell people like this too. I mean, let me say something right here. This
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put people on advice right now. I'm gonna put you on game. Man, people always worried about the Gucci and blah 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 and the Fendi and blah 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 and all this shit and dressing up. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Half the time we are humans. All right, no one does this shit for themselves, all right? Because we are humans, we crave attention, we love attention. That's how we are made. That's how we are biologically made. We love attention. So it's human nature to be okay and to be, to love attention. So what happens is when you wear all these brands and you're wearing all this jewelry, you're wearing whatever you do. I got a car. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like the car. That shit go fast, but at the same time, I like to pull up, and I want that bitch to hurt when I pull up. Like I want that shit to hurt. When I get the Audi R8, I want that bitch to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I want you to look at that shit and be like, damn, little nigga pull out this shit. I want that shit to hurt.
Yo, somebody did this.
So what happens?
Somebody did this.
So what happens when people think about it, man? There's only two people you're really flexing for. You're either flexing for the male or a female. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man. When dudes dress up how they dress up, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But when dudes dress up, most of the time it's to flex on other niggas. Literally, it's to flex on other niggas. You're not dressing because I tell you right now, bro. If your ass is 6'3". And you wear a white shirt, you got some muscles, some tattoos, you wear some regular black jeans and some Crocs, I guarantee a bitch will still talk to you. If you're still personable, you can still talk, or she'll still talk to the fat dude or whatever that can hold a conversation. It's not awkward like, hey, by the way, my name is Dad, nice to meet you. Like, are you here
with the tremble?
Bro, there's people that really like
I know, I've seen this.
Because there's no social skills.
Yeah, sure.
And you're kind of just like, did you come here by yourself?
Say the wrong shit, but it didn't mean anybody.
Like, they don't mean anything by, but they're just nervous.
Nervous as shit.
All you see is like, hey, you see the, hey, I'll be like this, hey, you see the lady across, bro, hey, whatever she want, go eat it. And I tell the bartender, like, he said, buy you a drink. I've done it. How you doing? And I keep it like that. She don't want to talk, fine. If not, here's $9. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
It's $9.
Okay, so like that's, I'm not saying that's your go-to area, but I'm saying like, you're saying that that's like a move that you would do.
I'm just saying that's kind of just like something, a way to break the tension.
To break attention.
Or you can kind of just be like,
you go have an eye contest forever?
Bro, my thing is too, is like in life, bro, if you have any regrets, don't have a regret, bro. I had a regret one time where I saw a bitch at Publix. It was the baddest chick I ever saw, bro. One of the baddest chick I ever saw, MILF. And I'm literally at the yogurt section, right? And I'm literally sitting there, and she talking to me, and she was like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, that one. And I was just like, that one. I'm just like, oh, that one. She's having a conversation with me. And my dumb ass, I saw flowers and the thing, so I'm like, she had a husband. What does that matter in 2020? But I thought she had a husband. She was like, blah blah blah. She was like, oh, let me take that. I was like, I want to be nice, Devin tonight. Like, right. And she was still talking to me. She just waited there for like 10 minutes.
Oh, because she wanted to talk to you.
Or maybe, but she wasn't obviously gonna step. I'm young, so I was like, why did my dumb ass just been like, yo, you're kind of cute. Like, where you from? Blah blah blah. And I started a conversation. Right. Maybe at least I shot my shot. I won't have regret with that. Right. Now forever you're gonna be like, damn, I saw this bad bitch at Publix. I ain't, but bro. Hey, well, I saw the bad bitch at Publix, bro. I saw the bad.
how'd I go?
How'd it go? Oh, I ain't talking
that was it.
What the fuck you telling me for, bro? You wasting my time, bro. Like,
no, that's true though. That's true though. Like, yo, who's in my DM? What we gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do with it? So I always tell people this, like when you dressing up, you wearing a Gucci. Because I tell you right now, if Skechers was a power brand, you would be wearing Skechers.
That's true.
That's fact.
You know what's
if 50 Cent G Unit was a power brand, you'd be wearing 50 Cent G Unit.
Oh no, he still got G Unit.
Now I want to take time. I want to take time.
Yo, look at the crazy thing. Still got the tight tank top.
That's great.
Multicolored.
I don't care.
If K-Swiss was a power, you would be wearing K-Swiss. So I always tell people like that right now, man. When people literally they want to dress all that, I'm like, bro, a chick, like, yes, there's gonna be some girls out there that care about your motherfucking Louis belt and your Louis shoes and your Louis hat, bucket hat matching. But I tell you right now, bro, they honestly don't give a fuck. Really, truly.
That's facts.
80%, 85% of the world does not give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, because not everyone's materialistic.
I feel like that's how you carry yourself, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's confidence in it.
Yeah, it's just like you bro. And I'm 5'8". Like, I got all the confidence in the world, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I be telling my homie that be hanging with. I was like, bro, don't fuck around, baby. Be 6'3". Because I tell you right now, bitch, I have about 10 kids right now. That's not even being no
10 kids right now.
I have 10 kids, and it wouldn't be a problem, bro. I tell you that right now, bro. Like, it would not be a problem because I could talk to people.
Facts.
I can talk to, bro. Like, if somebody, like, you ever had, like, when you had the homies, you were like, I bet you won't go talk to her.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Do it.
What? Like, how much you want to put on it, bitch? Because we can do this. Like, anything you want. It's a regular day for me.
That's
like,
facts.
it's regular. Because that's just conversation.
At the end of the day.
That's all that is. Even if she rejects you and you understand, you learn
from it. That's a fact.
Once you accept rejection, you become you ascend to the next level, bro.
Yeah.
Because you gotta understand. And I have a problem. I have a best friend. I ain't gonna name him. He has a problem with rejection. He's scared, bro. If you tell me like blah, 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 like nah, not interested, or even when it comes to like nah, we're not interested in your work, or we think another candidate is better than you. Right. That's fine. Okay,
that's what's up.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
And don't let that shit truly phase you, because if it truly phases you, then it's gonna fuck you up. But if don't let it truly phase you, you can kind of just be like, all right, cool.
No, that's dope. No, that's real. Because like I know these guys keep like telling me that I'm like the social butterfly and shit, and telling me that like yo, you walk around. I mean, granted, like you talk about guys all the time, like oh, you like very personable to dudes, but like you know, I feel like if you just be personable, just be like cool, like not worry about whoever thinks about you when you pull up, is whatever.
So you testing your shot every time?
Not
on the guys.
No, I see. I know what you're doing. No, it sounds like with the guys.
He's doing the warm-ups. He's doing
the warm-ups. Don't do that.
Remind me, you heard the thing like, Will, like every time we go out, this man always like ends up with like hanging out with the dudes.
Don't ends up. Don't say ends up. This man's nuts, dog. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, you doing the dude? Yeah, you hear it? Yo, I swear they try to put my character. They try to slay my character. They try to slay my character in front of me.
Yo, you practicing, bro? I understand.
Practicing. You see that? See how that happened? See how that swung up? Like you saw how it changed up on me like that, bro. But like at the end of the day, I was trying to tell him like. That energy is for other things, but like it so happened to be the energy was around that shit. not like that though, but like you just like yo, you cool as fuck, bro. Like you real one, whatever.
But I mean, I think just going off that, like I know you're just talking about like you know getting a lot of juice and all that, like getting like that popularity, like IG thoughts. You just brought up IG thoughts, like being at the level that you are now. Like, can you share maybe some of the IG thoughts, maybe some notable ones, maybe a crazy story.
25 years ago?
I think that's a little too, misogynistic right there. I'm not going to say IG thoughts.
Not thoughts, but maybe.
No, just like, influencer.
When you actually say IG thoughts, do you mean like actually when IG thoughts, like they wearing just nothing but like thongs and every picture type shit, or they got an OnlyFans?
Let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this. Like, all right, so let's say like a girl, like her last pick was like the same year. So she's always rebranding, right? Like always like keeping like let's say like
she has like 200K followers.
200K has like 3 picks, like all from the same year.
I've had a couple like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it like this, all right? My DMs go crazy, all right?
You can't pinpoint what time it is.
They go crazy. So that that also I guess that also goes into my confidence where and that's not a good thing that I base that around, but I don't walk around like, hey, look, 200K, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. But at the same time, it's kind of just like, hey, I got bitches, nigga. Like I got bitches.
Yeah, I gotta tell you what I got. I just got it.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, but it comes with the thing. Like, you gotta understand.
Comes with responsibility.
Because, but I feel like everybody in this world has bitches. The problem is you just don't get up and even girls have dudes because girls can snap their fingers.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Girls.
We talk about that. We talk about that.
Yo, I ain't gonna say what you're
We can talk about it, but look, a girl can wear a black dress. She can go to a high bar and sit there for 5 hours, and she will literally get 20 numbers. Literally.
That's a gem.
Effortlessly too.
Yo, no, and that's what we talk about here. Like, yeah, we always, we brought up once.
I like how you mentioned the black dress too. He's
yeah, it was black dress.
But I literally said. But the thing is, for me, man, it comes with a job. So like, you gotta understand, like, 200K is what it is society now.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. They're more people. The thing is too, they're more open to meet you.
Yeah.
Or even talk to you, or just be like,
yeah.
Hey, by the way, you
like
have
a status
200K.
quo.
Like, hey, what's up? You know, like, this is kind of crazy. I've had people just like, this is kind of crazy. Like, you know, I didn't think you would respond. I'm just like, I'm just saying what's up. Like, why did you think I'm just because I'm a normal dad.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I wear motherfucking Crocs every day.
Do you ever like have your boys, like, if you're trying to get at a girl, just kind of mention like, hey, yo, this Miami. Yo.
Nah.
No, you never pulled that card. You never pulled a YouTube card.
All my friends are married.
Yeah.
Old man.
Yeah. They don't gotta be old, bro. It could be like, I see mad people young as fuck having.
Yeah, we're all old. So I mean,
all right, don't do that.
we are all old, so it's kind of just like that. But my thing is too is like, again, you're gonna have people that hate you. Like,
yeah.
But I remember what I was gonna say now. 7 billion people on this world, right? 7 billion people, bro. And I tell you that half of you in this world, you're in Tampa, right? You only meet like you probably only meet like 500 people that you're gonna like actually meet, talk to, have a connection with, maybe. And you gotta think about it, bro. There's literally other places in the world where a bitch might think you fine as hell. Some bitch in goddamn Wuhan might think you sexy as hell, right? And then some bitch in Romania might think you sexy as hell again. A bitch from Paris might think you cute, and then the bitch from goddamn Australia might think you ugly. All right, that's just how it goes. So, and guess what? But you're 3 out of 1 right there, right? So people don't really realize that, man. It's just so many people. I think I've experienced, and I've had so much interactions of like talking to people and just like even if it's just like through the internet or whatnot. I've had so many interactions of talking to people, and I just understand, bro. This is why I always tell people that people don't really realize, man. And it's a next level type shit, bro. Bro, you're on Instagram. I be seeing like these Instagram. I'm not gonna say Instagram girls or Instagram dudes, and they be going, bro, and I know my friends, they like this too. They go crazy over 100, 200 likes. Bro, do you not understand this nigga Cristiano Ronaldo gets 10 million likes on a picture?
Off the regular.
10 million, bro? Do you know what 10 million? And you sitting here worried about 200?
Yeah, sure.
So you over here, this girl over here juiced up because you got 200 likes on the picture. And you think you the juice of the town because you got 200 likes.
The juice of the town.
And I'm telling you right now, bro, it's big fish out there, bro. You are guppy out there, bro. You guppy.
I'm trying to get 30 likes.
And I'm trying to tell what people don't understand. Well, people are like, you get all these likes. Bitch, I got 3K likes. Bitch, Ariana Grande laughing at me right now.
Yeah.
She like 3,000 likes. She's like, and?
Yeah, exactly. What
about it?
That's true though. From there, like, I don't like the fact that like people use that as like,
as a power.
It's a power step.
Yeah. So that's what you.
But what's this for you and I? You know what I mean?
So that's why I understand where I always look in the mirror and I always reflect and I always understand like, bitch, Dev. At the end of the day, you still a nobody. Bro, when I hang out with millionaires now, bro. Like my best friend, I started her. And when you hang out with the circle, you learn from them, man.
That's
I'm saying, like, bro, I'm saying right now, bro, making $100,000 a year, bro, that ain't shit. Yeah. It ain't shit, bro. 99% of the world don't make 100K, but I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, 100K ain't shit.
So do you feel like that? You know, have you ever heard that term? Like you just said, you hang out with a bunch of millionaires. Like the 7 closest people around you is kind of like where you end up.
Where you're gonna end up being. I think that it definitely rubs off on you because you learn.
You learn from
bro. Because you thinking right now, bro. I'm not. I mean, I do stupid shit. I gamble, you know, because I can. I do some stupid shit. But at the same time, I don't care about all the off whites. I don't care about because all that shit doesn't matter.
So,
I don't care about that. I can go buy me 5 pairs of Air Jordan 1 off whites right now if I fucking wanted to. I don't care about that shit. But what people don't really realize is, man, like, yo, you hang around these millionaires, bro, and they're like millionaires, bro. And you be thinking like, yo, this 100K ain't shit.
Yeah, you go to the next level.
Bro, I said, look, if you got bills in life, you are broke. We are all broke as fuck. If you literally have your house ain't paid for, your car ain't paid for, you got bills, you broke. Yeah. You got any debt, you're broke.
That's true.
Period. So that's what people don't realize. Like, oh, I got this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bitch, you in a 30-year mortgage. Broke.
Yeah, that's true.
Broke. Because at any time you lose your job, you lose it, and you can't pay that shit, they take that shit away just like that.
That's
broke.
True.
So what people don't really realize in life, man, like, it's not about how much you make, it's about what you have, what you have in the bank, blah, blah, blah. And what people really don't realize is, man, is like, yo, 100K ain't shit. And that's the scary part, too.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that because I thought that, you know, me making whatever I made before that, and then now you making 6 figures, I'm just like, yo, this is not enough fucking money.
Yeah.
It's still not enough fucking money. And I thought it was gonna be enough money. And I'm like, yo, I gotta be straight. Like, no, it's not enough fucking money.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there just like what the fuck? Like, no, this is not enough money. Like, this is fucking not enough money, bro. And people say, yeah, because it's not enough money to what I want to do. Like, imagine, bro, there's people motherfucking got $18 million yachts. Nigga, like, $18 million yachts, nigga, like
off a yacht.
Yachts, bro, like helicopter pads and everything.
Yeah, we ain't talking about house, talking about a yacht, right?
Damn. Bro, there's literally people that can like get. I could get up and go anywhere in the world I want right now at any time. But it's kind of just people that just like, yo, people can literally get up, go in first class, have a fucking buffet, have a bar on the plane, literally sleep in that bitch. That's a different life. And when you think about the bigger, because I'm always like, this is where I say, well, I'm woke, because I'm starting to realize the bigger picture of everything, bro. Like, there's just a bigger world. It's not just motherfucking goddamn going down the street Dale Mabry in here. It's a bigger world. It's not just going down goddamn Collins or going goddamn to motherfucking 137th Avenue in Homestead, Florida. The world is fucking big, bro.
Bigger than that.
And what people don't realize, man, is just like, yo, you look at it, it's like, damn, bro, I'm just little fish. So why the fuck am I walk around
like you are big fish?
Like, no,
that's true.
And that's why I love going. If you want to ask me where my place of choice to go, I love going to places like Ybor, or I love going to hole in the wall bars. I love hipster people. In all honesty, I wouldn't say I'm a hipster. I'm a nerd. I wouldn't say but I love hipster people because they're not stuck up. If there's one thing I can't fucking stand in this world now that I see, I fucking hate bougie people, bro. Soho. I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Don't go to Soho.
Bro, that shit irks me to the fucking ground when someone is fucking bougie and you think you like. But look, if you bitch, if you don't look like motherfucking a 10, then you ain't getting Trey Songz. That's just how the shit go. If you don't look like Trey Songz, if every girl want a Trey Songz, bitch, but you look like the bottom of a foot, bitch. Like, you look the bottom. You trash.
How you want Trey? You look like a foot. You feel?
Correct. So my thing is not even that. I just see people that they like. My thing is I watch a lot of Gary Vee, and I'm open to meeting people. I love talking to people. Just even having like, yo, you want to get a beer? Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up because I want to like know like your personal life. I want to live vicariously. I want to live through you. I want to see like what you've been through, like experiences. Because I love to hear that shit. But when people too bougie to be like, I got my fake titties and I got my like bitch. And you can call it being mad sour patch, but like I'm not mad about it. I'm judging you, but I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, by all means, man, go on. Go on, man. Like,
I feel like a lot of people don't have that confidence like you got. You know what I mean? I feel like
I think it's not more of a confidence, more of a realization of who I am. I'm nobody.
But I think that breaks you out of like that realm of like, you know, because sometimes like girls will think they're at like, this like level. And I'm not trying to be misogynistic or anything, but like they'll be at this level where they think like certain guys can't talk to them.
You know? Well, that's created because they got the juice.
Because they got the juice.
No, because
of, like,
juice has been a thing for years, yo.
I feel like you've like since you've gotten to this level, like you kind of
I've experienced.
You've experienced it to the point where you're like, yo, I don't even need to pay you any mind. Yeah. And I think that's like if more guys can start to realize that.
Yeah.
And my thing is though, if you want to say like, if you want to just be like, well, I don't want your ugly ass anyway, cool. My thing is, I'm not gonna respond. Like, I'm just like, okay, cool. Like,
I mean,
like you're not getting to me. Like, I'm fine. Like, all right. Like, and my thing is, I'm not trying to even be like that. My thing is like, I've met people at the gas station where I have a conversation like, oh, and they didn't get the numbers like, yo, oh, that's crazy, cool. Like, you know, what's your tattoo of? Like, yo, okay, well, have a great day. You know, like, have a great day. You know, like, just being a person. Being a human.
I feel like, everybody's like, you know, just stick to their ways. And just
now, I'm not talking about the nigga that's in your DMs, you know, 40 times and saying like, you know, fuck you then, bitch. Like,
word.
I'm not talking about that.
Like, he mad nice, and then like when she's like, no,
like fuck you then.
Fuck you then, yo.
I'm usually always nice about it too. I was like, yo, like if I've ever been like that, I've never always been the type of person. I'm like, yo, well, it was cool, you know, no love lost. Like, it was, you know, nice to meet you. You know, have a good life. You know, you know, like,
sure.
But people are real sour because they rejection. Like I said, next level. You know, you that rejection is hurting you. Like you fucking mad. Like,
but dude, I guess in like the flip side, like since you like maybe there was girls that you maybe hit on like previous to like popping off on YouTube and everything that kind of curved you.
Oh, had that, yeah.
Since then, like since you popped off, like. You want to talk about like anytime?
I don't want to talk about them.
You want to talk about it?
No.
It goes unsaid.
But just know, like, you come back and like,
right.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about, man.
Okay. No, that's how it goes though. What do you say? What Mike Jones said?
Back then they
didn't want me, and now I'm highly all on me.
Okay.
That's a fact. Yo.
Shit. So like, best. Anything, man. Yo, this shit was like real, man. Like you really like hit a lot of bars, and like I feel like the people got a lot out of this, man.
Yeah.
If there's any kind of advice you want to give to any like content creators, people trying to like grow their brand or just like stay true,
or
startups, any kind of advice.
So first thing, man, if you're trying to start up, don't do it for money. That's literally just what it is. Don't do it for money because it'll fizzle out sooner or later. Second thing is, man, if you really the one thing too is, at the end of the day, the person you're gonna believe in is yourself. Like you gotta have the confidence in yourself to believe that this is going to work. Now, I'm not gonna say literally it's going to work out for everybody, but the thing is, if you don't try, then you don't know. So you gotta try. And another thing too is consistency. Consistency is the number one thing. Now, I'm not talking about that bullshit where like, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna get big as fuck, I work out for a week, and then I don't go for the rest of the 2 months. And like, no, I'm talking about you gotta be in that bitch every single day. You gotta stay to your craft. You gotta stick to what you're doing. And then if it don't work out in 2 years, okay, say you tried it, it didn't work out. But if you see in progression and you can believe it can go somewhere and you're doing the necessary thing to work, because guess what? There's always somebody working harder than you. That's what people don't really realize. There's always somebody working harder than you. So while you sitting there and you expect things, that's another thing. I had a problem my year 2 in YouTube. I had expectations and I was entitled. I was entitled because I felt like, yo, I have 100K already, bro. I'm about to blow up, bro. My year 2, 3 from my year 3, 4, or year 2, year 3 from a mental battle, bro. That was crazy because I was going through a lot of shit like, yo, why am I not blowing up? Why is this shit crazy? I mean, I'm getting the money, but why am I not blowing up? Like, this is not fair, bro. Like, why is it not fair? Bitch, work harder, man. Like, work harder. Sure. Telling myself, yo, work harder. And when I started working harder and everything started coming, fruition, like, yo, everything is coming, like, now, everything that I've worked for, I deserve because I work, bro. I sacrificed 3 years of my life. I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit.
Right.
And I worked for that. So I'm still not to the point where I want to be, but it's growing. I'm now to the point now where I worked to now I've been given, like I already have the foundation. Now I have the foundation. I have the formula. Now I just got to just keep working because the only thing stopping me right now is time. That's the only thing that's stopping me right now is time. Time is the only thing that's stopping me because I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. I'm not worried about but people that feel like they feel entitled because they see somebody else's success. Never compare your success to anybody else's success. Your success is your success. And you can't ever compare yourself, why am I not blowing up? Why am I not blowing up? Especially after 6 months. Yeah. Bitch, you just wet your feet, man. You got hella time in the game, man. You it's like saying like when they get mad at rookies, bro. You ain't put the work in to be here yet, man.
Yeah, the all-star #1 pick.
You ain't put the work in to feel the stress that you feeling. Like I just talked to somebody the other day, like I'm 22, I got a bachelor's degree, I don't know what I'm doing in my life, and I'm about to go get my master's, but it still feels like life. Bitch, you in a state that nobody hit 22. You about to hit like you don't deserve that. Yeah, you don't deserve to be stressed. Like you don't deserve to be stressed. Yeah, you not there. There's bitches out there 29, 30, 31 still. We struggling.
40, 50.
Still struggling. Shit, like you know what I'm saying? So you over here stressing and like you don't deserve to be like that. That's bullshit. You don't deserve that. So I always tell people, man, work hard. Fight for yourself, believe in yourself, and don't let nobody else bring you down. That's really what it is. Because a lot of people laughed at me 5 years ago and they thought that shit wouldn't happen. Now you try to see like everybody trying to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody trying to be a YouTuber. Like, and I guarantee you, I ain't gonna try to be this is the one cocky thing I am gonna say. Yeah, everybody trying to be a YouTuber, they know because hey, I don't gotta let my work speak for itself. It's there. You can see that shit. I don't gotta speak it. You see it. That's why you trying to do it because you see like, damn, this shit work.
Yeah.
And then but you guess what? You was 5 years late.
But you know what is? I think what I respect is like you were doing this and like no one. I feel like when you start this, and one thing I learned just doing the podcast is like your closest circle aren't necessarily your biggest support system.
No.
Correct. And I always tell my friends that too. I was like, yo, my best friends, they didn't even believe it was gonna be like that.
Yeah.
And my thing was like I had people around my close friends was like they were trying to not saying leech, but like my thing is if you ain't got 1,000 subscribers, if you ain't got 1,000 followers, if you ain't got, then I'm not gonna boost you. I gotta see you put in the work first before I'm ever gonna promote anything.
I appreciate that. And and the thing is like when we started this, like since we've known you for years, it would have been a clear cut case. Like when we started it, like let's reach out to
put them off on the rip.
But I specifically said no. Let's grind out.
And
we've done this for over a year now. Yeah. Before we even consider reaching out, because I want to like put in the work. I want people to fall like
for you.
Because at the end of the day, we're not trying to do this like as like a. Just us and
we're
plus
not
one.
This ain't like, you know what I mean? So like,
And And clout is another thing that's really funny too. Like clout is that's just crazy shit. Like I got clout. Look, fuck with me.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
Fuck your clout, bro. Like,
fucking clout, bro.
Fuck your clout. Fuck your trips to Tahiti. Fuck your
Tulum.
That's my thing. You want to know another? This is another thing too. I say it too, man. Funny. This is the crazy part. This is how I know I'm just a little different, man. And I know people that the cool thing nowadays is to be weird, but this is one thing, bro. I've been on trips, and I'm talking about trips nobody knows about.
Not even yourself. You wake up, you're like, where? You wake up, where am I at? Type shit.
No, but like, I've been on trips, and you know how everybody goes on trips, like, and they always say, like, Drake made a song about it. He's like, damn, I forgot what song it was. Damn it, I can't think about it. But he was talking about
taking pics when he's
taking
still on the go a year. It's on Scorpion. I know you're talking about.
Scorpion.
Yeah, like taking pictures while you're out, and that's all you wanted, like because you wanted the world to see, like, damn.
Yeah, that's true.
Like my thing is, bro, I've been to trips, bro, and no one knows about it.
Motionless.
No one knows for what. What do people need to know about it for? For what?
Yeah.
Do it for yourself, man. That's all that matters, bro.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, man.
Like when people think, but the thing is, it's so hard now for people to understand it. Like, you can't do that because everybody craves the attention, no matter because we're human, so everybody craves attention. Whether I always say it's a healthiest. Look, there's a healthy amount and there's a crazy amount. So when you're on there, and I always I sound misogynistic as fuck, but when you on there and you going like this and you hitting this, right?
The pig, the angle.
You're like, I'm in Barbados, blah, blah, blah.
I'm in Barbados.
Like, okay, like shit like that. But like when you see that shit, like, okay, you want that big, like you want. But I like my last trip that I posted. I only put was when I went to Arizona. Because I was just I was so mind blown by cactuses, bro. Like I was just like
cacti actually.
I was like, bro, these are cactuses, bro. This is crazy. Nigga, the bitch was like this tall. I was like, damn, this is a cactus. So I was like, that's crazy, bro. Cactus in the mountains everywhere. I was like, yo, this is mind blowing. Like, I ain't know about it. And that's another thing too. Like whenever I post a picture on Instagram, bro, it's one take, bro.
One take, Jay.
One take, yeah. Like my thing is like, bro, I don't have time to be like sitting there and be like, yo, what should my caption be?
Yeah.
Palm tree cactus, nigga. That's what it was.
Yeah, you go.
First thing that came to my mind, palm tree fucking cactus, bitch. That's what it was. You gonna like the shit or you not? All right.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause like I mean, I've went to trips with some people and stuff like that, and I always I would have to wait. Oh, gotta take the flick. Oh, it's not good enough. Oh, but like at the end of the day, like
fucking me up.
But I'm trying to like really just focus on like where I'm at right now. But now here I'm waiting for 20 minutes to take a good pic for you to post. Because, that ain't me, bro. Like
because one thing I always do is like this is I have a double-edged sword. This is my having a the memory that I have is a double-edged sword because I can vividly remember everything I've done. Like I remember the time where I had this girl in 7th grade and we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have I think AIM just came out. AOL just came out. We didn't have that.
AIM.
So there was no Facebook. There was no nothing. People don't really realize that we're the generation that got to see both.
For sure.
We got to see the evolution of technology. We got to see the evolution of the internet.
I done up before.
MSN Messenger, bro.
Yeah. So people don't.
MSN
Messenger.
BlackBerry Messenger.
BlackBerry was later. That wasn't even there. So people don't really realize, bro. We're the generation that actually got to live through the start of no internet and the start of internet. And people don't realize that. So like when you look at it now, like there was times where I remember being on the green generator. I remember when I was, had the whole summer and I played outside with my friends, and then I was waiting to see my middle school crush, and then not being able to talk to her for 3 months because there's no phones. Bro, you wasn't even allowed to use the house phone at the house.
Once a year.
The price, bro. After 8 o'clock.
The price too high for that.
So then I came to school on in August, and then I didn't see the girl. I went to all my peers. I asked the principal where she was at. She was gone. There was a song about that shit, nigga. Like there was definitely a song about me and that shit. So I'm literally sitting there like, yo, these memories that I can vividly remember. I can literally remember exactly where I was at the party, or I was in 8th grade when I went to New Year's Eve at my best friend's house, my Mexican best friend. We chilled in the expedition. You know what I'm saying? I remember all that shit. And the problem with this is like I have vivid memories, but the thing is like T-Pain said, you can't go back in time.
No.
So what people don't really realize this, man, I always tell you guys this. Do you guys remember? I always say like, and I don't like bringing high. Oh, I had a great high school. You know, people have bad childhood.
Oh yeah.
Bro, do you remember, like example, where you were in prom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly remember.
We had the same prom date.
Don't do that, bro. Nah, it wasn't like nah.
You got an explanation, bro.
No. Before you even, why would you even say it like that? Nah, so like I don't know why that was his date at the time.
No, at the time, I told you why.
But like my date, I was dating my girl, and we had just suddenly split. I don't remember if you remember Boo Boo Brown. But like he couldn't go with his date, so then his date and me ended up going together. Just real quick,
try to get on the top of it.
Damn, what do you mean we had the same day? What you
Well,
thought?
because like we're 1 year apart.
Usher right here.
No, we did that same girl. We're 1 year. We're 1 year apart. So like I have my date was my date whatever at the time. But like I was like feeding on some other chicks. So just like eye candy type shit. And then next year he was on it.
It wasn't me on it.
I know, but okay, not on it, but like you were.
I wasn't gonna go to prom because I had to stay with my girl.
This is back to back. You know what I mean?
But it was just coincidence because then I would put both our pictures together with the girl.
Y'all done switched them over. I'm like, damn, what about y'all on the same date?
No, not the same day. No. It was just coincidence. It was funny because like we didn't care. Like at the end of the day, we didn't care. It was like it just happened to be that way. That was it.
But look, back to what I
back to what you're saying.
But my thing is the memory. So like I always think about this because what happens is you can't teach experience, right? No. Experience is something you just gotta live through. So whenever you ever notice when you're always telling like the younger people, like, are you ever trying to explain? You like hear and you like laugh and you're just like, damn, you're really stressed out about that. Damn, guess what? You got a lot of shit coming, bro. But the thing is, you can't teach that. You can't take experience. No. So what I say about prom is I always laugh because I was like, bro, I remember who I was with. Like, right? I was with Leo. I was with Davion, Eddie, my barber now. This is my barber now. This is how the conversation got brought up. My barber. And Tyler Hismoto.
Yo, alright. Dude.
Tyler Hismoto, right? And
throwback name.
And Holly Gherkin, right? And we went to Clearwater. That's a crazy ass combo, bro.
That is a crazy combo.
Because I thought I was like, wait, Davion was there as well. So I was worried about. I was like, yo, how did that even happen? Like, how did that happen, bro?
Yeah.
And Cheese was Ant was with us as well. So the Ant was driving. Yeah. So we're literally sitting on this beach, and I remember us saying this, and we all sat there, and they don't remember this, but I whenever they need the historian, I will tell them.
You the historian.
I was like, bro, remember we sat there, and they were just like, and I remember Davion sat there, and he was like, dang, I wonder if we're all still gonna be friends after this.
Damn.
And we sat there, and we were just like, Tyler and Holly was off because
he was on his shit. He was on his shit.
But like we're literally sitting at the beach, kind of just sitting there, like we're all. It was like a movie. Yeah. We sat there and we were like, and no one said anything for like 10 minutes. We were just sitting there, just like,
dang. Really think about it.
Just like, that's crazy. Yeah. Thankfully, we're all still friends except Davion, but like, not because just life happens. But it's like, think about when you think about that moment, like you're not living in the moment because we took that moment for granted. We're like, oh shit, we're gonna go to school the next week, and like we're gonna be fine.
That's true.
In reality, bro, like that could have been the last time ever. There's been times where I had best friends in my 8th grade year that I had a crazy time in 8th grade when I was chilling with them, and I ain't never seen them niggas again.
Yeah, that's true.
My elementary best friend that I remember living in the time, he died in a fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Died in a fire with his five siblings. They died in a fire. They couldn't get out because the bar was in Miami. The bar. And they all died.
That's fucking crazy.
And they all died. So it's kind of just like, and I never got to, say what's up to them later on in life. So when you think about that shit and living in the times of life, you always got to capture that moment. You always got to enjoy where you're at. You got to sit there. There's been times where I actually sat and I'm just like this, where I'm partying with all my friends because luckily, what's crazy is like you guys are all still friends. And people always tell us the same thing, like, bro, I can't believe that all 11, because me, Leo, everybody, like, I can't believe that all you motherfuckers are still friends, are still here 12 years later. Yeah. And sometimes we're at the party, I sit back, everybody's having fun, I kind of just sit back and just like, damn. I don't shed a tear, but I kind of just sit back.
I do that shit too.
Yeah, I sit back and I'm just like, I'm looking around like, damn, man, like. Damn, this is crazy, bro. Like, we in this moment might never happen again. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is a fun time because you can feel the vibes. I don't know if y'all ever feel like that. I get really warm. I feel like I'm like, yo, this is the vibes, bro. Like, everybody's laughing, some good music playing. Like,
always.
Like, you've been into the Stonegate parties where we had it. Where everybody just like laughing.
Don't mention it. I'm kidding. I'm getting over now. Don't give a fuck.
Anyways, you've been to the Stonegate parties, and we were all just chilling. Everybody's having a good time. We in the kitchen. We listen to music. Everybody's laughing. Yeah, we got bitches over and shit. We laughing, and I'm just sitting there, and you're just like, yo. And there's been times where I just sat like, yo, this is crazy. Bro. Everybody's having a good time, and I'm fucking with this, bro. And like this probably won't ever happen again. And as time goes on, we've all like grown apart, but we still all friends. We still got group chat and all that shit.
For real.
But everybody just gets older. Everybody's married now. Everybody's like, So it's kind of just like when you think about that shit, like, I always tell people, man, enjoy because now. You're never gonna get that time back.
And what's crazy is like to me is like sometimes maybe that's why I make such an emphasis. And I mean, granted we do this podcast, but maybe that's part of a way to kind of like stay committed to seeing each other once a week or whenever we do
Whatever
it.
But, it might be.
But I have friends that like I thought were gonna be with me forever.
Yeah, man.
But like you just naturally kind of grow apart, and sometimes that's kind of like the sad part of life.
Yeah.
Because how many times you look at like married folks and be like, yo, how many childhood friends you still hang out with? Most of them don't got none.
None.
Think about this, remember. This is the last time I end with it, but think about this, remember, man. Like when So I remember I told you about the middle school girl, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say her name, but she looked bad. I'll show you after the podcast.
All right, yeah, off air, obviously.
But like, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Like when she was my middle school crush. Bad. I remember telling her exactly. I was like, yo, you're gonna be so pretty when you grow up. That's how pretty, you know. I was like, you're gonna be so pretty when you grow up and start laughing. And it was weird being in middle school, actually having a heart, not being cold-hearted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
actually having a heart,
not cold-hearted, like holding hands in class and stuff like that, and thinking that you're gonna see her 8th grade, and then being, bro, I was broken for like I was depressed for like 5 months because I didn't see it, and there was no Facebook. But then finding her years later, right? I found her 4 years ago. She has a beautiful kid. I'm not gonna say her name. She has a beautiful kid, bro. She's beautiful. She's Jamaican Chinese, beautiful girl, bro. Green eyes, everything. Like pretty brown tan skin, like crazy. And the craziest thing that sucked about it was I still had those memories, and all I wanted to do was I reached out. I was like, yo, it's crazy. G is crazy. I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, like you want to get lunch? I'm being back in Miami. When we want to get lunch, just meet up, like catch up, like bro. And she ain't want to have no part of me. And I think that hit me when it was kind of just like, because think about it, it was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like, damn, we were in middle school 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah,
of course, obviously they don't feel the same way because I have that. I got the problem of memories. So I'm just sitting there just like, I just wanted to get lunch and catch up. I just want to find out where you went. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see, like, doesn't matter now, but like, just to kind of just like conclude that part where it's like, yo, because honestly, that would have been, I would have just dropped it. I would have dropped the game, like, straight up. Because that was like, damn, like, I just wanted to know, like, talk. But the thing is, I don't know what if I did. I didn't come off bad. I was still a YouTuber. I had my following. My following didn't work in my favor because she still didn't want to see me. I'm just like, I was like, damn, I just want to talk. That's all I want to do is want to talk. I have no malicious intent. I don't want to fuck you. I just want to talk. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's all. And that probably was my recent hurt thing that kind of just had me like, damn. I just wanted to know. Like, I just want to talk. And that's it.
Shit, on that note, man, I mean, I feel like we could go for days.
Bro.
I don't know about y'all, but I learned a lot of gems today, man.
For real.
Like, if you listen out there.
For real. Look at his mind blowing and shit. Yo, like, for real?
For real, yo. That thing you think about right now, just do it, man. That's kind of what I got from this interview. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you want to do, yo, just pull the trigger, bro. Yeah. The first time is going to be your hardest.
Hit up that girl from middle school.
Hit up the girl from middle school.
Yo, what the fuck was she doing right now?
Shit hit home, man.
Hit home. In the classroom, in the gym. Just
pull up on the gym.
Shoot your shot, bro.
Shoot a shot in the gym.
All right, man. But I felt real inspired.
Yeah.
Meami, thank you so much for coming out.
Always, bro.
We got to do this again another time. But on that note, thank you guys for listening.
Yo, for real, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro.
For real.
Always, man. Anytime.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like,
this Gab right here.
Clicking on the phone.
And we don't even know. I just know I'm about to blow. I just know I'm about to go. Shout out to my nigga Vel. Yeah, you know he finna know. Got your bitch on my body and she sucking me on somebody. Niggas talking hot, but you know.
Oh, wait, what's her? Wait, hold up.
Really fucked up.
Damn, wait, what? Yo, put the mic away.
Really fucked up. Really fucked up. Really fucked up. Really fucked up. Got me really fucked up. I swear I don't fuck with these niggas. I'm tired. Act like I fuck with these niggas. It's like it's dead, get big, I get bigger.
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot bar. You fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.